Oh, that is an oochie ouchie, compadre. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, I'm fine. That's only a little scratch.
I should have warned you to bang on the wall before you open a door around here. Those raccoons have really taken over.
I remember a few years ago, I was in the Amazon rainforest, exchanging foreplay techniques with the Matisse tribe, and a jaguar came pouncing out of the low, tangled roots of a walking palm. Those were some claw marks. This is nothing.
Okay, well, if you wanted to postpone, I'd understand.
The show must go on.
Love the spirit, Miss Heller. Although, with the raccoons around, I wouldn't wait to get that rabies shot. And, be warned. It's a big needle.
Don't I know it? The jaguar.
Whoa! Usain Bolt over here. He wishes. Raccoons have 4 legs. Anyways, I'm still going to need an address for your W-2.
For now, let's send those to Joanne Holtzinger. She's my accountant / manager / personal masseuse.
Now, Miss Heller, are you ready to see the beating heart of this beast? Studio B!
Oh. Wow. If this is Studio B, I can't imagine what Studio A looks like.
Legally, we cannot go in there anymore.
It's perfect. It's all I could dream of. Where's Gwen?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. She called out sick. Cat scratch fever. Meow. But don't worry. I have a great producer lined up to take her place.
But Gwen and I had a chemistry. We had a plan. You can't just replace a Gwen.
Oh, I'm sure Frank can fill your hole.
Frank. I don't know if that's a name that really screams romance. Hello, I'm Josie Heller, here to mend your heart. But first, let's talk to Frank. Ugh.
No, don't you worry. Frank's a complete professional. And where is he? Hang on. Let me check the break room. He's been sleeping in there in between the raccoons. Oh, and take this broomstick. There's lots of vents in that studio.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Gregory. Oh, Joanne, how did you get talked into doing this? Oh, you have such a sexy voice. Have you ever thought of doing radio? Such a glamorous idea. You come out to hide in the desert, start a new quiet life. Now you're banging raccoons out of your new radio station studio. And Gwen isn't even here. Oh, gosh. Oh, it sounds like a really big one's under the desk. Probably pregnant. All right, Mama. Time to go.
I'm up.
Raccoon!
No, easy with that broom.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? You're dressed pretty fancy for the new night janitor.
Well, I'm not convinced you aren't just a big raccoon now. Scram!
You scram. I work here.
Wait. Are you Frank? Sorry. I was surprised to see a man sleeping in here.
Well, I was surprised that the station has a broom. What's going on?
I'm Josie Heller, host of Josie's Lonely Hearts Club. Greg didn't tell you about me?
Josie? Greg knows I'm no good with that kind of stuff. You fix people's broken cars?
Hearts.
Oh, even better.
I'm here to solve the relationship problems of the Southwest one sweetie at a time.
Well, that I do know something about. I just got out of a long-term relationship. It got pretty messy and loud, so that's why I'm between beds. Ow.
Oh, sorry to hear that. How long were you together?
Almost 3 weeks.
Wow, you're practically widowed. Listen, I'm sure you're very capable, but my show is something special. I've traveled the world, romanced dukes and princes and viscounts and more dukes, and I'm looking for a producer with a little more class.
What are you doing at KDNM?
Well, I got tired of that life. All those balls and galas and pageantry and false faces and backstabbing. I love small towns like this. They feel so much more real, you know?
Yeah, I guess I do. Huh.
I want to help people. But you see, I was supposed to do this with Gwen, so maybe I should just wait until she's feeling better.
Oh, might be waiting a long time. I don't think Gwen's coming back.
What? Greg said she was sick.
Sick of living in this small, nothing town filled with sketchy, no-good losers.
She said that?
I think so. Not sure I got all of it. She was throwing all my stuff out the window at the time.
She's your loud and messy breakup. What'd you do to her?
Hey, Gwen's great. I wouldn't do anything bad to her. It was more a question of something good that I did to someone else.
Oh, you two-timing scoundrel.
Just the one time? I wasn't even trying to rock the boat. I didn't know we were going steady. And besides, you never put up your dukes at a ball?
Well, that's in the past.
Yeah, for me too. Now, let's grab those cans.
Excuse me?
Your headphones, sweet cheeks. It's almost midnight.
I don't know. I had this plan, you see.
Josie Heller, have you ever had anything go to plan before?
Yes.
Oh. Ha. Well, we have to do this anyway, because otherwise we have dead air and I get fired. Come on. It'll be fun.
Okay. Here. Gwen found this song for me.
All right, I'll cue it up. This is your mic. When that light goes on, you start talking. I'll find you some proper Lonely Hearts out there. You ready?
No.
Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, talk.
Oh, hi there, New Mexico. My name's Josie Heller. What's yours? If you tuned in expecting Nadine's Drapery Review Hour, or Squirrels Before Swine, or even Rolling Rock with Greg Pebbles, I'm here to tell you there's a new sheriff in town, and my jurisdiction is the heart. What is it I offer? How about advice in love? How about a taste of the good life? I've slept on more rose petals than a narcoleptic bumblebee. I've had my name immortalized in song, my face in marble, my number in bathroom stalls. Once on safari, I so ensorcelled a traveling Shah that the caravan stopped to treat him for malaria. But it was just love sickness. You see, my life as a jet-setting woman of glamour and romance took a right turn at Albuquerque, right down that turquoise trail to Madrid, this dust-bitten gem tucked between the dunes. I was so charmed I decided to stay. It's nothing like the real Madrid, but I came here for a change of pace, away from those champagne problems and caviar schemes. I looked around me at the blushing sunset, the yard art made of hubcaps, the deep-fried hatch chili strips, and said yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. My years of spellbinding romance and raw sensuality could be best felt here. This, the land of enchantment. You're listening to Josie's Lonely Hearts Club. Just call and introduce yourselves. That number is, the number is, I just, it's, 505-555-KDNM. Frank, my producer, is standing by.
That's my name, don't wear it out. Of course, that's not a problem for our first caller. This is Anonymous from somewhere nearby.
Ooh, anonymous caller first for the show. Welcome, stranger.
My name is Brennan Emus. I am a novelist specializing in werewolf erotica and historical fiction erotica. I write stories in the counterfactual narrative genre.
Okay.
With an emphasis on world building and character mythology, but with a lot of coitus.
Okay, wow, yes.
You might be familiar with some of my titles, such as The Horrible Transformation of Baron Scroat, and its acclaimed sequel, The Smooth Extended Adventures of Baron Scroat. I've penned an 11-part series called The Howling Member. And in terms of my alternate history novels, there's the Peña Pettus Diaries, which wonders how the course of the Republic might have changed if Chester A. Arthur was really into feet. Pardon my digression. I am desperately in need of a new pen name. I have previously written under the nom de plume of Parsifal Scoops, but circumstances are forcing me to rebrand. Do you think you might be able to help me with that?
I would be honored to help you find your next pseudonym.
Perhaps I could just offer you a short list of names I'm considering, and you could help me come to a conclusion.
Please.
Right now, the leader in the clubhouse is Matthew Perineum.
Mm-hmm.
Wordplay.
You might run into some legal trouble because, of course, Matt Perry is still alive now in the year that it is in 2022. Long may he hot tub.
I hadn't considered that. That's a great point. What about Salvador Scrawley?
Ooh, that's good. Keep that in a maybe pile. Keep going.
I've been playing with something a little more bouncy, like Beauregard Zeppelin Esquire. Beauregard Squarticus.
Yes, I am Squarticus. Right. Beauregard Abdominus. Maybe Beauregard Coccyx.
Ooh, this is going well.
Beauregard Ejaculon.
Beauregard Dickens my back out.
Beauregard Dickens. I like Beauregard Dickens because it's both a literary reference and says Dick. It's right there. It's both subtle and not subtle.
A true synthesis of all my interests.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And one more query while I have you.
Please.
I also have a bit of a following as a SoundCloud rapper, and I find myself in need of a new rap name.
And you rap, what, freestyle? What is your oeuvre?
I'm so glad you asked. I start with a 3-minute hum, and then after the 3 minutes, I typically say something like, boy. Ooh, that's the gist of it. That's most of every song. So I feel like the effect is somewhat lost on you if you don't hear it. So if you'll just allow me to launch right in. This is a song I've written called Urban.
I'm afraid we're out of time. Frank, Frank is there, right? Out of time for Hank?
Coming up next from Rosario, it's Gregory.
Hi, Gregory from Rosario. Welcome to my show. Hi.
Hi, Josie. I've run into a bit of an identity crisis, I guess one could call it. I was born with a name that my full name is Gregory Hickenbottom, and I have since childhood been called Greggy Hickey Bottoms.
Kids can be so cruel.
Not just kids, Josie. The teachers, principal, everyone. It's been the same with my coworkers. It has been the same with extended family who share the name. I honestly am thinking about changing my name, but I'm getting a lot of objections from my family. I've been told don't come home for Christmas if you don't have the name Greggy Hickey Bottoms.
Okay. If the propriety of your progenitors and means so much to you, then how about you adopt a nom de guerre, a pseudonym? You don't have to introduce yourself to prospective dates as Gregory Hickenbottom. What are they doing, following you around on dates? You can say, hi, my name is Julian St. Croix. And they're like, ooh, wow, what a mysterious man. You sound like you can drink 3 Negronis and hold them.
I have been seeing a girl and definitely thought about taking her last name. Her name's Anna Langus. She doesn't want to take my last name.
And that's fine. It's 2022. You don't have to take your husband's name.
That's true. I honestly am thinking of doing what Nana did and just maybe portmanteau this whole thing.
Oh, hyphenate.
Yeah.
Gregory Hickenbottom Langus.
I was thinking even just taking her, like, the full name, Gregory Analangus Hickeybottom.
That's so progressive of you.
It's a mouthful, but it can be an issue, though. Like, when I'm entering in a credit card, there's only so many characters for, like, when we order in and stuff. We eat out a lot. Maybe I do need a nom de plume, as it were.
Yeah. The two of you could also pick a whole brand new name. The two of you get together, pick a whole new name that neither of you have. People do that now. There are couples who do that now. They merge their names together into one. Not sure I'd recommend that particular course of action, but you could be Gregory and Anna Holstein. Do you know, just something nice and anodyne and completely unmake-funnable.
Yeah. Maybe I will consider it.
I believe in you, Gregory Hickenbottom.
I'll figure it out. Hey, Josie, do you have any use for any, like, slightly used musical instruments? I have a whole set of rusty trombones.
Can't say I do, but give us a call if that's something that would benefit you.
Yes, if you know how to finger the stops and spit in it just right, call Greggy Hickenbottoms. He's got the rusty trombones for you.
Well, hey, we're just throwing all the spaghetti at the wall. If anybody out there wants a rusty trombone, you know who to call.
Hey, Josie, how about we kick it over to our actual sponsors today?
Oh, okay. Well, what a shame. We have a couple of sponsors to hear from. Be right back.
All right, that's it. So, what's going on with all the note cards?
Oh, these? It's a system I have, a sort of flow chart, a web of all the knowledge I've accumulated over the years, easily accessible for any situation. I think it's pretty ingenious.
Reverse cowgirl equals girl on top facing away. Wow, it's like the Library of Alexandria. The part past the bead curtain in the back.
Give that back. I have it all indexed. See, look, you mentioned beads. Well, let me tell you about a...
Gosh, I wanted to clean up. Butt plugs are everywhere.
One more time?
All these cables and plugs. Sorry about that. Also, I couldn't find Frank. But I made you some tea and thought maybe you're right about waiting.
We've been on the air for half an hour.
Great, Caesar salad.
My nose!
My
The
face!
tea got on me.
God, that's
Salad.
hot, Greg! What the hell?
Sorry about that. I thought you were a giant raccoon.
Is it the way I'm dressed?
The smell? Possibly. Any hoozles, hey, you've met and you're doing the show. That's great. This midnight spot has been really needing some fresh blood. We've just been running old newscasts from the 50s.
Oh, well, that explains all the calls about Russian spies. Now, Greg, will you make like a tree and go plant yourself outside?
Yes, sir. Wait. Oh, I'm your boss. Yes, employee. I'm at your beck and call. I'll just be in the break room fighting those rabid raccoons.
Okay, we only have one sponsor, so we need to dive back in.
I can't. My notes are ruined.
Oh, you don't need those. You just speak from the heart. You're Josie Heller. This is your show, right?
But I don't... I mean... Of course I can. You're right. I am Josie Heller. I once gave a speech for the Audubon Society without a minute of prep. You see, I was dating their director, but he was pecked by an endangered Azores wood pigeon, and his eyeball wasn't...
We have dead air in 10 seconds.
Can you give me a few minutes to dry these out?
No, we're back. Go.
And we're back. Oh, hi again, New Mexicans. I don't like the way that sounds. I am here, Josie Heller, and who are you? That's the question on my lips. Frank, have we got anyone out there to talk to me?
Yeah, coming up next, we have Carrie from Santa Fe.
Hey, Carrie. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you.
So where are you calling from right now?
I work at an elementary school, and I'm calling from the janitor's closet.
I love that you're there this late at night. What brings you to the show? How can I help?
I've been married, since I was 18, to a high school sweetheart, and we've been married for 4 years now. And we're sort of, it's past the newlywed that phase, and honeymoon's definitely gone. Yeah, definitely gone. So, yeah, I did a bad thing.
What happened? Did you guys have a fight?
Oh, no. We had a smoking cessation assembly because a lot of the fourth graders are getting into the habit.
Yikes.
Trying to help them to abstain. But I'm just a cafeteria lady, but I was there and I looked across the room and locked eyes with the PE teacher. And then we got together sexually.
Great. Wow. It's fine. Timing it's never going to be good, is it? And you're never quite as prepared as you want to be. So you see this PE teacher, and it sounds like it was mutual, right? I mean, some men need a good push, but I think that Carrie, how attached are you to your job?
Oh, not really, no.
That's good. I think that's one of the few good things I've gotten to hear so far, because, listen, if you're going to throw away a marriage like this, then I think that you owe it to your friends and, frankly, your coworkers to beat feet, to go and remove yourself from the situation, and just, if this helps you, you can take it. You're not running away. You're just starting over. But when you have a rotten avocado, well, you've got to peel around every part of that bruise.
That's a really good phrase. I'm going to write that down.
Oh.
I've got a moleskin notebook with me.
Well, I'm reminded, Carrie, what the Vicomte du Berry du Foin once said to me over absinthe, and that was, never trust a Virgo.
Probably right, because I am a Virgo.
Oh, never mind. What did the French know about love or trust? The French invented cheating.
I'm so grateful, Josie. This is very helpful. So you're saying that being a cheater doesn't make me a bad person, right? I just should run away.
You're not a bad person, Carrie. You are just a person who did a bad thing. But once you're a cheater, well, you always leave. You have to leave. It is on you to leave.
Okay.
And you got to make sure that you're prepared. You can't count out your assets ahead of time. You just take the clothes on your back, whatever support you can, and, hit the grocery store, because that road trip, you're going to need some snacks. But be careful. Space is at a premium, so don't you eat anything bigger than your head.
So I probably shouldn't eat a whole pizza by myself, huh?
The heart wants what it wants, am I right?
I gotta write that down, too. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Great. I am so happy things that I say are working.
Well, yeah, what if, since I really like this guy, what if I go with him? What if he comes with me?
Where did you go? It's yes.
Okay, great.
Starting over. It's not running away. It's starting over.
Oh, okay, wow. I have to break it off with Carl. I might just leave in the night.
Okay. Well, no, call me back,
Okay.
Okay. Hey, we have another caller ready. Burn those notes. You can't keep using them.
Okay, fine. They're gone.
Calling us on the phone, we have Dr. Henry Masterson from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh, a doctor. Pleased to have you on the show. Welcome.
Hi, it's great to be here. I'm just between surgeries, so, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I could really use some help.
Well, how can I help?
Okay, this might sound strange, but I got married relatively recently, within the last year, and somehow, during the paperwork, I ended up taking my husband's full name. First and last. Not just his last name, as is tradition. No, I took his full given name, Henry Masterson.
Ah.
I feel compelled to get it fixed on one hand, but on the other, it's been sort of amazing.
Ah. Do you mean to say that folks are treating you differently?
My given name was not one that brought a lot of respect, if I was being honest. Well, it was Chloe Angelique Darling, and no one takes you seriously when your last name is Darling as a woman.
Right. And you also went through, 6-8 years of medical school? 6?
Well...
4?
Oh, okay, well, this is where it gets complicated. You know how I said, I took my husband's full given name?
Uh-huh.
Well, I took everything. I took his whole name, the entire thing, including the MD at the end.
Ah, oh, so as Chloe Angelique Darling, what was your profession?
Well, it was health adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
I groomed dogs.
You have... You said surgeries? Multiple surgeries today?
Well, I am on the schedule. I thought, though, I was just taking on the moniker of manliness by walking in and being confident, and there was nothing so powerful as walking in and scrubbing in like a man. I mean, have you ever written a prescription for someone for xylitol? Because I hadn't, and now I have, and it was revolutionary. I mean, the things that men get to do. I mean, every day I put on white gloves and take up this, mantle of telling people to cut into a chest, and then I hold a human heart in my hands. I mean, what says manly like holding a human heart that you beat in your own fist? And, I mean, when you go out and tell someone that you've killed their husband in the table, I mean, sure, it's terrible, but at the same time, I have never gotten such a high from watching a new widow, weep her new widow tears. And you know what? I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I mean, when you think about it, putting on a mask and going into the supply closet and getting needles, these are all things that men love to do. But there's nothing more manly than taking a nurse and railing her in the back room while someone's yelling for you that there's a code blue on the table. I'll tell you, when you hold a nurse's breasts in the palms of your fists, and you think, my God, I am truly a man.
I gotta ask, Henry, where is your husband in all of this?
Oh, you mean Chloe?
Oh?
I'm sorry, I didn't clarify. When we started this whole thing, when we got married, when I said I took his name, he also took mine.
Oh, wow.
Well, Josie, the state of New Mexico has a Freaky Friday box. Super easy to do. We were just trying to hyphenate it, but there we were. The old switcheroo. If I'm being honest, when we got married, he was constantly talking about burnout and how exhausted he was from all of this time working in the field, and how he always wished that he could find a quieter way of life while still maintaining the benefits and salary of being a man doctor. And I thought, well, sweetie, why don't I just go in for a shift as a goof, as a fun? And then nobody questioned that, and he thought, you know what, honey, maybe I'll just go into the groomers as a goof, as a fun. And you know what? Nobody questioned it. And I'm not gonna lie, our relationship is so healthy now. We're so much happier. He comes home smelling of designer dog shampoo, and now we've never expressed our love so well to each other.
Wow, that's really inspiring to think that this all started as Shih Tzu giggles, and now here you are.
I think it goes back to my original question. Are we doing something wrong, or am I allowed to follow this joy and let him follow his?
You know, I hate to step between lovers and their loving love, and who can say what is right for any one soul when hearts love
And when those loving lovers love on the wings of love, who can tell them not to be happy? And what do ethics mean, even? So what I would say to that is that cactuses live forever with minimal intervention.
Wow. That speaks to me on a soul-deep level, Josie.
You got all that? I mean, of course you got all that. Thank you. You're so smart, Doctor.
Oh, I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Ta-ta.
We're out of time.
Oh, you don't say. Well, don't move a muscle, because even though our show is ending, there's another show, and it is coming up next. And Frank knows what it is, and it's called Stinky Binky's Time Out.
Yes, of course. He is a clown that he lives on the street and he does not shower. But man, will he delight you with his G-rated jokes, his humor, his silly voices, and of course, that aroma you can almost smell through the airwaves. Stinky Binky's Time Out, only on KDNM.
That's it for us. You be nice.
Look at that! Hey, not bad.
You really think so? It felt like a disaster.
Oh, right. You haven't heard the typical KDNM show.
Hey, that was amazing. That was the best show we've had on the network in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You see, this is what happens when you get some real talent in here. Did Josie tell you about her history? She did extreme sports with Red Bull. She was a matador in Spain, a cheerleader in Chicago.
Ah, that is a lot of bull.
Trick is to grab them by the horns.
Ooh, got something to celebrate your first show. Be right back.
So, Josie, I don't suppose you have a spare bed at your place?
I do not.
Okay, we'll have to share.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just moved to town. It's not really set up for company. Besides which, we're going to be working together, and we just met.
I didn't realize Josie Heller played things safe.
Josie Heller just doesn't want to be played, safe or not. Tell you what, hot stuff. How about I give you a chance to wine and dine me next week after the show?
Deal.
3 conditions.
All right, UN, what do you got?
A nice dinner.
Easy.
No sex on the first date.
I don't know what you take me for.
You're trying to sleep with me tonight.
Yeah, but that's mostly so I can use your shower.
And there it is, the 3rd condition.
Fair. But get ready. I clean up real nice.
All right, Frank. Have a good night. See you next week. Wear something that doesn't make you look like a giant raccoon.
Yes, ma'am. Whoa, what's this flashing light? Josie's Lonely Hearts Club was created by Rachel Music and Maximilian Clark. It's produced by Simone Kissel and Alexandra Grunberg. Our editor is Lauren Grace Thompson. Our cuties this week included the talents of Laura Lee Walsh, Brendan Sokler, Kristi Boulton, Joel Rainwater, and John Nelson Dorsey IV as Greg Pebbles. If you like the show, you should let people know about it. Don't just keep that a secret. Why would you keep that a secret? You don't have to be ashamed. Lots of people like our show. But only 10% of you wrote reviews. Ooh, I'm telling. All right, till next... What? Whoa, what the hell was that? All right.
Hey, I was saving this for a special occasion, and I think this is it.
A Mexican Coke?
Sorry we don't have wine flutes, but, where's Josie?
She went home.
Oh, well, I guess we can still celebrate to a great new show.
Hey, where'd you find her?
Funny story. One day, I was going to my girlfriend's film premiere, and Zoe was telling Robert P. and Maddie D. about the story.
Skip to the end.
Okay. Yeah, and they were doing monologues at this bar in Santa Fe, and Josie was there telling this story about her relationship with an oil baron. And I just, I felt like she would be good for the station. Really amazing stuff. Did you know she's the reason airports...
Interesting story there, buddy. Hey, how about I let me use your shower? What do you think?
I thought you'd never ask.
Really?
You smell so bad. So you like her, Josie?
Yeah. I find her really interesting. The way she dresses, the way she talks, the way she's constantly lying to us about everything. Makes me want to find out why. Oh, God, is that me? All right. Shower first. Mystery later. Oh, Greg, I'm sorry.